So this is what's going on with my room right now. Hopefully this is going to be the last step in moving my stuff in and organizing the room and, you know, getting settled in. It's tough because I'm moving from a pretty big, spacious 2-bedroom apartment back into my pretty tiny bedroom at my parents' house where I don't have much space. So right now this is what the room looks like. It's super messy. I have this older, smaller desk that was already in here, and underneath my mom was keeping like an extra TV down here. So I have these 2 IKEA drawers and then a longer tabletop. So I'm gonna move the old desk and TV out from here. I just have like some boxes and stuff that I'm gonna put in the attic. So hopefully I'll be able to shift everything over, have my more spacious, less cluttered desk. And I don't know, I need to figure out what to do about this. I guess that suitcase could go in the attic too. I have this little set of drawers that just has like extra products in it. So if there isn't any space for that, I guess I could find somewhere else to put that. And then I have a really big tall shoe rack that I need to squeeze in here somewhere so I can store all of my shoes, because right now they are just kind of laying around in boxes. This room is just so tiny and there's really not a lot of space. So now I'm working on organizing all of my shoes. I have them all laid out, put together my shoe rack. It does block the door a little bit, but I think it opens wide enough that it's not like too bad. So yeah, now I'm gonna organize these, put them up on the shoe rack. I think some of them I definitely can get rid of, and yeah, still got a bit of a ways to go. Okay, so it's a few hours later. I am like a greasy, sweaty, disgusting mess. But anyway, I am finally done with this room now, I think. Those of you who've been watching my vlogs, and if you watch my Vlogmas, you know that I was living in an apartment with my boyfriend, but I decided to move back home with my parents while I'm going to cosmetology school, just to save on like rent and bills and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm back in my childhood bedroom. And I moved back officially like around Christmas time, and it's taken me since then to finally settle in and unpack all of my stuff and organize everything. So let me show you a little room tour, and I'll show you how I'm organizing stuff and making the most of this little space. So this is what it looks like now. So there's the new desk, well, the desk I had at my apartment. And then I moved that tall bookcase thing over here, and then I have my shoes over here. So my bed, ideally it'd be great if I had just like a twin size bed, because it is just me in here, and I feel like even though this is just a full size, it takes up a lot of space in this tiny room. But I am only going to be here till hopefully like December or January at the latest. My plan is as soon as I'm done with school to move back out of here. So I just have to, you know, use what furniture I already have. No sense in buying anything new, just to save space. But it'd be cool if I had a smaller bed, or one of those like loft style, like bunk bed things that were like high up off the ground, and then I could put my desk underneath it. That'd be awesome for this room, but whatever. The shelf I already had up there, it's honestly just a bunch of junk, just books and CDs, DVDs, random crap like that, and some old necklaces. And then I decided to move this mirror over here. The mirror is really old, but it's from Target. And then I have my computer over here at my desk. I have it kind of separated, like workspace, computer, office stuff on this side, and then makeup and beauty on this side. So like in these drawers, I just have like electronics and important paperwork and that kind of stuff. But this desk is just so much better because like the chair tucks in nicely over here, and there's still some space underneath that I was able to put those little bins with like the extra products I have. And my garbage and whatever. And then over here, this is just all of my makeup, and it's still organized the exact same way as it was in my makeup collection and storage video. So I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to see it. The tabletop and these two drawers on either side are all from IKEA, as well as the mirror. These acrylic drawers are from Muji, and then that little thing is just like from Walmart or whatever. You can kind of get those anywhere. Oh, and I have another one of these shelves, a smaller version as that one. Both of these are from IKEA as well, by the way. Then over here, I was originally going to put my shoe rack here, but it was too wide, so it was cutting off the window, and then I wouldn't have had anywhere to put my hamper. So I decided to move this tall bookshelf, which is also from IKEA, over here, and this is where I keep my nail stuff. This I love, actually. This is just like a really cool box I got from Makeup Forever as like a PR thing. So I've been keeping all my nail polishes in here. Then up here I have my jewelry box with all my jewelry. Here I have my sunglasses. Up here I have all my skincare stuff. Because I am living back with my family, I figured in order to keep my stuff separate so that it'd be easier to pack it all up again in the future when I'm moving out, to just keep all of my things in my room and not mix anything in the bathroom or other common areas. So I have this little basket with all my skincare stuff that I use on a regular basis. So whenever I'm going to wash my face, just grab this little basket like being in college again, and just bring that with me. Same thing with my hair stuff, which I have up here. I have this little bin with my blow dryer, heat protectant, and whatnot. Just take that with me to the bathroom. Up here, I just have some extra stuff like incense, candles, candle holders, etc. And then up here, I just have like some extra containers and like decorative things. So this thing is great because it's super tall and it holds a lot of stuff without taking up a lot of floor space. So I love this. And then over here, this shoe rack actually holds, I think, 50 pairs of shoes. I believe I got it from Amazon. Again, it's just so great because it holds so much stuff without taking up a lot of floor space. So got all my shoes there. Oh, and I came up with a creative idea for my really tall gladiator sandals. I just hung them up with a paper clip so that they won't get like all scrunched up. And then on the back of my door, I have one of those over the door hooks just holding up my robes. And then my closet, it used to just have like the double doors that you had to slide, so you could only have like one half of the closet open at a time, if that makes sense. So we took those down a few years ago, and I just put up these curtains so that way I could just see my entire closet all at once. So up here I have this bin just filled with all my summer clothes at the moment. I have all of my pants folded up top, and then all of my tops are just hanging here. And then I have this little bin with like underwear and socks and whatnot. And then I have this little dresser that was already here. And then I have this bookcase from the apartment, and I thought that it was going to fit perfectly sideways in here, but it was literally like 1/8 of an inch too wide. So now I have to have it at an angle, which looks kind of stupid, but whatever. You kind of have to just make do with what you got. But I have all of like my sweats and stuff like that in here. Ideally, it'd be great if I had a much bigger dresser and one that was wider so that I could fit more stuff in it, because this dresser is super tiny. Like, I literally, one drawer is just bras. It's really small. And then under my bed, I have quite a few of these, which are super useful. You can get them at like Walmart or Target or anywhere like that. And in here I just keep extra things like extra purses, accessories, winter scarves, extra pajamas, just things like that. So that's good because I do have a super low bed, but they are short enough that they still fit under there really well. So another great way to have some additional storage when you don't have a lot of space. I'm about to head to the gym soon, but I'm just trying to download this app first. So you guys know how I was doing CrossFit since like the beginning of July, and I really love it. I think it's still like my favorite type of exercise to do. And when I moved back here to my parents' town, I signed up at the CrossFit gym that they have here. And I don't know, I just honestly didn't like it as much. And I don't know, CrossFit is just really expensive. The gym here was $75 a month, which is actually like really cheap compared to a lot of other gyms. But I don't know, I just didn't like it as much. Like the gym itself and the coaches there, like most of the coaches are just college kids and they don't really know what they're doing. Like a lot of the times there'd be an exercise as part of the workout that the coach didn't even know what it was or how to do it. I knew more of the exercises and how to do them properly more so than the coaches did. So I just felt like, why am I paying extra money to come to this gym and have a coach when this person doesn't even know what the hell they're doing, you know? But anyway, I just thought I would save myself some money. So now I just got a membership at Retro Fitness, just like a regular commercial gym. So I don't know. What's cool about at least the CrossFit gyms that I've gone to, they all post their workouts on their website, so I can still see what the workouts are for the day, and then I can just do them myself at any other gym. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do a mixture of weightlifting, cardio, some CrossFit stuff here and there, and just mix it up based on what I feel like doing that particular day. And what's cool is like this gym that I'm going to now, my brother and his girlfriend go there, my friends go there, so if I don't feel like working out alone and I want a workout buddy, I have that as an option, which is cool. But I'm downloading the app because I guess you can scan your phone when you're entering the gym, and then you can gain points that way, and then you can get like free shirts, free smoothies, stuff like that. So I feel like, why not? And when I also started wearing my Fitbit again, I think this is just like the Fitbit Flex. It's pretty basic, but I have the app for this too on my phone, and so it tracks how many calories I burn and how many steps I take, how many hours I sleep, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. So I've been wearing this for at least like the last month or so, and it's just cool to like incorporate different things and set different goals to keep me motivated. So that's what I've been doing. My goal has been to get in at least 10,000 steps each day. I will talk about that some more when I do another fitness update in the future. But yeah, I have off of work today, which, by the way, if you saw my last vlog, I did end up getting my old retail job back, so that's been really fun. I don't know, I just like it. It's fun and it's nice to get a discount on clothes. But I've been doing that now for the last like 2 weeks or so, but today I have off, so my only plan for the day is to just go work out. So I'm just gonna go to the gym and just like, I don't know, hang out there, watch some Netflix while I do some cardio. Hey guys, happy March. It's March 1st today, and it is pouring. It's supposed to rain all day long, and it's already starting to flood a little bit, so that's not fun. I look like a crazy mess. I am on my way to my dentist appointment. A few weeks ago, I went in for a cleaning and a checkup, and it was like the first time that I had been to the dentist in a really long time. And they found 7 cavities in my mouth. So I got the first half of them filled last week, and then today I'm doing the second half. Last week when I went to do one half of my mouth, it was so numb that I literally didn't have feeling or any control on like the right side of my mouth, and it looked like I had a stroke or something, because like if I would go to talk or smile, like this part of my face like just couldn't move. So I looked really funny. So I'm kind of hoping that happens again this time so that you can see like how hilarious I look. But yeah, gonna leave now, and then right after my appointment I am planning on going straight to the gym and just getting in a little bit of cardio, and then I might have to go into work tonight for a closing shift. Not sure yet, we'll see. But yeah, oh my god, it is really coming down. I just got out of the dentist, and as you can see, totally numb on this side. This whole side of my face feels humongous, and I can literally feel the tingliness and numbness from like here to here. It's so crazy. I stopped at Starbucks. I got a very, very hibiscus refresher. So ridiculous. Good morning. Happy Friday? Yeah, Friday. So I just got dressed. Just made a cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have something quick to eat, and then hoping to head to the gym within the next 30-40 minutes. So it's officially been a little over 2 months since I've moved back home with my parents, and it is just such a struggle in a lot of ways. Maybe I'll do another video and I'll talk about that, like how I'm adjusting to being back here after living on my own. But one of the hardest parts, I have to say, is the food. Like, still managing to eat healthy and stick to like my clean diet has been so hard. Just let me show you. It's actually not even as bad as it was a week or so ago, but like, look at this. We have chips, cookies. This whole drawer is just filled with awful, tempting stuff. We got all this stuff in here, all of these cake mixes, Pop-Tarts, all of these sugary cereals up here, and then ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, mozzarella sticks. So yeah, needless to say, it's been tough, and my mom is the type of person where, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. I feel like a lot of moms do this. You don't necessarily need something, and you can tell her like, hey, please stop buying this kind of stuff. You know, I'm trying to eat healthy. But if it's on sale, she just cannot resist. It doesn't matter if you actually need it or not. You know, oh, it was a good sale. And I'm like, Mom, you could have also just not bought it at all. And then instead of like saving, you know, $4, you could have saved $6 or $8, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been a better deal if you just wouldn't have bought it at all. She's working with me a little bit though. We definitely have way more fruits and vegetables in the house than we did before I moved back in, but it's a struggle, and it's very tempting. I'm not gonna lie, I've given into temptation more times than I probably should have, but try to keep it within moderation. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So it's a few hours later. I just got done doing my makeup and blow drying my hair. So anyway, I am about to set up to film like a regular sit down video, and it's been a while since I've done one. I haven't really been posting that many videos in general to my channel lately, but I'm gonna show you guys why that is. You can see how stressful it is to set up filming stuff in here. I mean, you already saw earlier in the vlog how small my room is, so I don't have very much space to work with, so we're gonna try to do this. this is the setup that I have. I think I need an extension cord for this. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is just so crowded in my room, and when I have all this stuff set up, there's like no space to even like move around. So after spending all the time like getting ready and doing my makeup and my hair and blah blah blah, and then setting all that stuff up, the freaking light pinched my finger, fell over on top of me. What a disaster. But hopefully that just gives you an idea of like how chaotic it is here now and how much more difficult it is to film my videos. And then as soon as I'm done, I have to take the lights back down and put them back away in my closet because there's just no space otherwise for me to just leave them up. I was very lucky that in my apartment I had an entire extra bedroom to just like record my videos in, so I could just leave everything already set up, and when I wanted to film I could just turn on the camera, turn on the lights, and I was good to go. But here it's like a whole process just to get everything set up. Okay, so I finally got to film 2 videos. I'm gonna really try my hardest to post more content on my channel and to do some more just like regular sit-down videos, but I mean, as you saw, it's a little complicated. Leave me a comment down below, let me know if you have any specific video requests, what kind of videos you'd like to see from me, and yeah, I hope that you guys liked this vlog. I know it was, I don't know, a little more on the boring side, just kind of me talking, but I hope that you enjoyed anyway, and you know, got a little update on what's been going on with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!